Welcome to VASA's video about the 2017 Frankfurt Motor Show. The Frankfurt Motor Show is without doubt the biggest and most exciting and most important time of the automotive calendar. It comes once every 2 years, and this year it was all about looking deep into the future. I spoke with Markus Wozniak, who's from Male, and he told me all about the secondary loop system that they are working on with Indian company Tata, which is the owner of Jaguar Land Rover. For all the talk of additional refrigerants such as 152A and even hydrocarbons, Dr. Wozniak did not expect a mainstream shift away from 1234YF, at least in the internal combustion engine vehicles. And although R744 carbon dioxide is expected to really come into its own with pure battery electric vehicles using heat pumps in low ambient conditions where YF doesn't seem to be quite as effective, YF will come back into its own again with the advent of autonomous driving. Not even the highest levels of completely driverless cars, but level 3, for example, where a car can drive itself for up to about 60 kilometers an hour without needing the driver to be paying attention. These kind of autonomous cars, they require very powerful computers. Because these computers are very powerful, they generate a lot of heat, and this heat can be used by a heat pump running YF to create a higher temperature in the cabin in a much more efficient way than R744.
Despite a money-no-object development budget, Bugatti engineers working on the Chiron hypercar struggle to fit a CO2 compressor in its incredibly cramped engine bay. The company's HVAC and body engineer Martin Grabowski told me they're working on it, but for now the rarefied air of the Chiron cabin will be cooled by YF, or in some extremely hot climate markets such as the Middle East, and let's face it, they sell a lot of cars there, R134A will remain the refrigerant used. The first motor show on German soil since the Dieselgate scandal broke in 2015. Frankfurt was all about looking far into the future, and nobody was looking further than Volkswagen itself. It's fair to say that Volkswagen accelerated its vehicle electrification program in the wake of the Dieselgate emissions scandal. From 2019, the ID hatchback you see here, about the size of a Golf but with the internal space of a Passat, is based on Volkswagen Group's new MEB scalable platform architecture dedicated to electric vehicles. It keeps all the batteries under the floor in what's known as a skateboard configuration, enabling all sorts of body types, including this Combi, to be placed on top. Although there have been a lot of rumours about R744 refrigerant being used in prototype 2-litre Golfs, the Volkswagen brand's technological spokesman Tim Fronzek told me at Frankfurt that the ID platform is the likely first place where you'll see R744 used on its passenger cars. This could be big news because it's a very quick trickle-down effect from high-end vehicles such as the Mercedes-Benz S-Class and the Audi A8 that was confirmed at Frankfurt to also use CO2 as a refrigerant. Volkswagen describes the ID as being as significant to the brand as the original Beetle and the original Golf. Not to mention that Volkswagen being Volkswagen, this MEB platform will be used on almost every model in the Volkswagen Group empire. This will bring the economies of scale it needs to engineer R744 for the mass market and deliver a return on that investment. That wraps up VASA's 2017 Frankfurt show video, and to end it is the Audi stand and a robotic rock band they had playing.